Today is November the 6th, 2025. And I want to give you all an introduction to this video y'all about to watch. It's going to start at October 3rd. And today is, like I said, November 6th. I went all the way through October seeing only 4 deer. Well, the very month to the very day that I started running these videos. And by the way, they're going to all run into each other a little bit here. You'll see in the video. But look here, y'all. Stay tuned. And the deer hunt you're going to see was on November 3rd, just 3 days ago. Excuse me. But 3 days ago. And got a nice buck. 10 point. It's 10 point. It's a Mississippi 10 point. You're going to see what I'm talking about. But really nice deer he is. But I'm sitting right here on the big ridge. I'm going to show you here in a few minutes. But I'm sitting right here at the same very spot I'm sitting at right here. It's where I shot that big deer. And I'm up on a high bluff right here, about 25 feet up in the air. I'm looking out across this bottom right here. Let me show you right here, y'all. See this big bluff right here, y'all? We're up about 25 feet up in the air right here above that lower ground out there. You see that? There's a big hollow right there that runs all the way around through there. And it's probably, this hollow runs probably about a good half a mile around through here. It does, maybe even more. And it's probably about 75 yards wide it is. But let me show y'all something right here. I'm going to zoom in on it down there. There's a scrape down at the bottom of that hill down there. See that scrape right there? What that buck done, it came from right over, yonder. They walked all the way around this ridge right here, or where down at the bottom of this ridge. Came up under that tree, you see that a log right there. You see it going across that little ditch right there. Came up under it. They walked right up to this edge. He stopped right there on that scrape right there. He's getting ready to lower his head. And that's when I shot him with my Ravin R10 CROSSBOW. And of course, I use the Rage broadheads. And dear friends, instead of dropping in the spot right there, hey, I mean, it was definitely a killing shot. You're going to see later, like I say, later on in the video. But friends, he ran straight up that ridge right there. You see right there, all the way up. Now, he ran all the way up, was coming straight up at me right here. And I was sitting right here in this spot right here. You see my seat? You see my seat right here. But I was sitting right there between those two roots right there. And he ran right between these two trees right here. after I made a move, I was getting ready to get on out of here. He ran down across and over to that next ridge right there. They went over that ridge, and that's the last time I saw him until he went across that hollow right there. There's a big old deadfall right on out there right here. I don't know if you can see it right there, but there's a big old deadfall out yonder. There it is right there. He went over there and he was doing the, I call the buck boogie. In other words, he's standing in one place and he's shifting back and forth. Like he was getting ready to go lay down and die. Well, what I've done, you know, I've learned a lesson, dear friends. You never ever push a buck. Now, I've got friends that shoot a deer. Certainly with a with a bow and arrow, you know. Hey, you give that deer some time to lay down and die. Because if you don't, and I've seen it happen many times, heard of it happening many times, they get up on the deer and they run them up off the bed and they never see them again. Well, I went to the four-wheeler, called my brother John up and asked him to come on down here and help me out. So, share the experience with me and also to make a video of it. Well, he lives up in Salisbury, Tennessee, and it took him a bit to get down here. And I think it took him like an hour and a half to get down here. And we went across there where you saw where that deadfall was. And saw the blood, and the blood was spotty. I mean, dear friends, you're going to see the gash, I should say, from that razor rod here, what it done. But I just knew that brought that arrow, a boat, they call it a boat, crossbow boat. I just knew it had gone straight through that deer, that buck. Well, it did. And it's like the old Dan Fitzgerald. I learned from what old Dan Fitzgerald said years ago. He said, if that arrow, especially when you're shooting from my elevation down into a deer, if there ain't no hole at the bottom of that deer, guess what? You're not gonna find the blood trail. So we ran out of blood after tracking about 75 yards. And I told him, I said, you know what, John? I said, I'm gonna go call my good friend Chuck Darby up. He has a deer recovery business. He does it on the side also as well. But he has some deer recovery dogs. And dear friends, I'm going to tell you, you're going to see it on this video right here. So look here. I'm not going to say no more, but enjoy the video, dear friends. And if you would, give me a like, a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to grow the channel. And I know I got a lot to learn yet. And by the way, I'm going to tell you something. Dear friends, when one person, I mean, you know, I have to say, I give a big thumbs up to those guys that video their own hunting videos. Hey man, it's a good job. And I don't have exactly everything I need. But you know, I'm a video maker in progress. But anyway, folks, I hope you enjoy the video, and God bless, and take care now. And by the way, the man's name that has the dogs, his name is Chuck Darby. He lives in Batesville, Mississippi, but you should be able to Google him up, and you should be able to find his number and everything. And if you can't, what I'll do is I'll put his number down on the later on in the video. So, dear friends, enjoy the video, and God bless you. And look here, I hope that you learned something from this video. You know, we all learn from each other. Sometimes it takes us 30, 40 years to learn, but hey, it's part of it sometimes. Take care, and give me a thumbs up and a like. I appreciate it. And subscribe, by the way. Subscribe to the channel. God bless. Bye-bye. Enjoy the show, y'all. Well, good morning, everybody. Right here at the hunting woods. Today is October 3rd, 2025. First day for me to be in the woods deer hunting. And I know it's not like me not to be out here on the 1st of October. But anyway, the old saying goes, it is what it is. So look, folks, we're going to try to get it done today. I know I'm running late, but, you know, and that's even getting up 4 o'clock this morning. But anyway, y'all, excuse me, God bless you. And all you sportsmen out there, y'all be careful out there in these woods, and watch over the snakes. So God bless you, and hopefully we'll have something for you here after a bit. Talk to you after a while. I'm hoping to have one down today. It'd be awesome to get one on the first day I'm out here in the woods with it. So y'all take care now. God bless. Good morning, everybody. Today is October the 12th, 2025. As you can see, I'm right here in the hunting woods. I'm going to try to see if we get something done here directly. But it's a beautiful day today. And I'm enjoying it. So y'all hold on with me, and let's see if we can get it done here directly. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Man, what a beautiful spot, huh? Hopefully old deers or buck will come on up in here shortly. Talk to you after a bit. Bye-bye. Well, it's 10:30 right now. And I have not seen nothing all morning. Nothing but squirrels, that is. I'm thinking about another hour. I'm going to go ahead and probably head to the house, get some lunch, call it a day, and come back tomorrow morning. A lot of you guys liable wonder what in the world is he doing? I get it right here a minute. What the world is he doing wearing that big old winter cap on there right now? As warm as it is. You know, there's two reasons. Well, obviously it's not cold. Another reason, here's a reason. I should say. I've had a deer to look right at me with this cap on here during bow season and never even know what I was. Another reason is mosquitoes. I'm going to tell you something. I can't stand a mosquito or bugs as far as that goes. Flying around my head and ears and all. And that's another reason. Last year I hunted with my brother John up there in Tennessee. And talked to him about the mosquitoes. He said, why don't you go get you a thermocell? I said, man, so those thermocells don't work. I said, that's just a bunch of garbage, you know. He said, I'm going to tell you what, Roger. He said, and this is not no commercial, by the way. He said, I'll tell you what, Roger. He said, try it out. He said, I got one in here in the bedroom here. He said, you can use it. Dear friends, hey, I used it and I love it. Went by myself one, and as you can see, there it is right there. And I don't like no mosquitoes being up around my head. But we're going to take and, like I said, stay here about another hour. It's around 10:35, something like that right now. But we're going to hang out right here another hour, and I think we're going to go in the house. Get ready for tomorrow morning, for another hunt tomorrow morning. And hopefully again, y'all, we'll have one on the ground tomorrow morning. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Well, 11:30, and I have not seen nothing. But just checked out the weather for tomorrow, and they're saying it's going to be winds out of the northeast about 5 miles per hour. So what I'm going to do is get ready to get on out of here. And it was about 83. I think it's around 80, 83, something like that. High tomorrow is going to be 84. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get on out of here. And plan on being here back here tomorrow morning. But I shot a lot of deer right here. This here's Spider Ridge. You know, y'all have heard me talk about Spider Ridge here before. Y'all know I've hunted here before. But haven't seen nothing but squirrels all morning long. And maybe tomorrow morning, we never know. You hunters know how it is. We don't never know what's going to come up out of the holler next time, you know, from one day to the next. So I'm going to get ready to get packed up out here and get ready to head on the house, get some lunch. But of course, I'm using my old Got it last year. Killed a few deer with it last year, I did. But, you know, cost, got a little price behind it, but hey, you know, got the, let me show you something right here. It's got the cranking device, and it has a great scope on it too, by the way. Illuminated scope on it. But, I'm 68 years young, and went and purchased it last year. And man, I have really, really enjoyed it, y'all. So listen, we're going to ease up on out of here. Be back here tomorrow morning. But it's a great spot right here. And again, I've shot a lot of deer in this area right here. So we're going to ease on back up toward the four-wheeler and head on to the truck. And we'll talk to you after a while. And by the way, you're watching Roger Mitchell Woods&Water. Obviously, I didn't put up no crappie fishing videos this year. That is another situation. But hey, that's life sometimes. You tend to do things, but can't always, it just doesn't always happen the way you plan it. But we're going to get on out of here, and tomorrow morning we're going to be right back here again. So we'll talk to you after a while. And by the way, thank you all for watching my channel, our channel really. I have intentions on putting some videos with my boys on here. My son's on here also as well. But give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe if you would. I'd appreciate it. And we'll be talking to you later. God bless. Bye-bye. Morning, y'all. Today is October the 14th, 2025. Back on the ground again. Moved to a different location this morning. And hopefully today. Hopefully today we'll get it done. You're watching Roger Mitchell Woods&Water. Y'all hang with me now. Hopefully we'll get it done here this morning. God bless you. See you after a while. Well, it's after 11 o'clock, and I have not seen a deer all morning. Just got through getting a hold of one of my friends over at Bruce, Mississippi, and he got a nice buck. And was telling me, he said that they're moving late in the evening time. So I guess I'm going to have to switch gears and start hunting late in the evening time also. Hey, y'all, I'm not afraid to ask nobody about, situations and deer hunting. But been hunting here all morning, and I have not seen the first deer. Well, as a matter of fact, I ain't seen but one deer move uh, of the last 6 hunts. Of course, I've been hunting just in the morning times. But I guess I'm going to switch gears, y'all. That's the way it goes sometimes. So I'm going to end this hunt for this morning and getting ready to go in town and take care of some business. But hey, you know what? I guess I'm going to start hunting late in the evening time. So we'll be talking to you after a while. God bless y'all. Hopefully, maybe next time you see me, I'll have one. If not this evening, next few days. Y'all have a good one now. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. I'm going to try something different this evening. I'm going, as you can tell, I'm headed back. I don't have my winter cap on. But I'm going to try to do an evening hunt today, this evening. It's warm. I think it's around 82 when I left the house, something like that. But we're going to check it out and see what we can do this evening. And hopefully, we'll lay one down. Hey, give it a try, huh? Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Well, good morning, y'all. Today is October 22nd, 2025. Excuse me. Today's October the 21st. That's right. Can't hardly talk. But right here, I call this place right here T Ridge. Ain't gonna tell you why, but anyway, this is T Ridge right here, and hunting here all morning this morning. But I'm gonna show you landscape here in a minute. But shot a lot of bucks that came up out of this holler right here, walking back and forth down through here, headed on back down through the further. And what it does, y'all heard me talk about Spotted Ridge. What it does goes around and runs into Spotted Ridge, you see. But and over this way is a big crossing where they come across the road at, right here. But the wind's been going back and forth all morning. I don't know if that's what hurt me or whatever, but you know what? That's deer hunting, folks. Especially come October of the year. And especially when you got, excuse me, can't hardly talk. But when you got storm fronts that comes through, you know, a couple of days after storm, normally speaking, the wind goes, you know, it can come from any direction. But I've been here all morning. It's after 12 o'clock right now. And I'm going to take and see if I can, I'm going to head on to the house and get ready to call it a day. But a lot of people don't like hunting hollers. But man, let me tell you what these, well, as old Roger Acton calls it, saddles. You see. And what these deer will do, actually, is come across from one side to another on these ridges. And I've shot a lot of deer going back and forth like that. But let me reverse it right here, reverse this camera, show you what it looks like. See a great big hollow down through there? Now they run that hollow all the way across, back and forth. And they come back from over this crossing up here by the road over that way. But yeah, y'all, it's been a slow year for me. I mean, real slow. Normally speaking, I done seen probably at least 20, 25 deer. This year right here has been a bad start from the start anyway. But, you know, that's deer hunting for you. But anyway, y'all, we're going to call it a day and head on that way. And I'm going to be back here tomorrow morning, October 22nd. And we're going to see what we can do tomorrow morning. Hopefully, y'all, again, the Bible talks about faith, hope, and love. Of course, it says the greatest of these is love. So hopefully tomorrow morning, dear friends, maybe I'll have a doe or a nice buck on the ground again. Take care, y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless. Bye-bye. Well, good morning, y'all. Today is October the 27th, 2025. And been raining. It rained all day yesterday, basically, and about all night last night, I guess. I know when I went to bed about between 7:30 and 8, something like that. But got up this morning, went outside at 4 o'clock, and it was slightly raining then. But folks, we're going to see if we can get it done today. And you're watching Roger Mitchell, Woods&Water. And just maybe we'll get one today. So God bless y'all. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one now. Bye-bye. Well, y'all, been here all morning. It's lunchtime right now. So I think what I'm going to do, hadn't seen nothing at all today. So I think what I'm going to do is go to another spot. Going to head to the truck and go get some lunch. And head on further back in the woods. And just maybe, might get one this evening. It's supposed to be like 80% chance of rain tomorrow. So, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know, you have to go from one spot to another, try it out, you see. So, anyway, that's what I'm going to do, y'all. I'm going to go get some lunch out here up at the truck. And head on back another spot. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, this is what you call a good deer hunt right here. I shot this deer, this buck, this morning at 7:20. And my brother John and I behind the camera right there, we tracked him up probably about, I don't know what, 75 yards maybe at the most, John.
Yeah.
And started having spotted blood. So I called we backed out. We called my friend here, Chuck Darby. Deer tracking, as you can see, got the dogs. And man, they went on the deer, what, Chuck? 5 minutes, maybe 10 at the most?
Maybe 3.
Maybe 5 minutes. And dear friends, here's the result. Hey, by the way, look at that shot right there. Look at that shot right there, y'all. I mean, that's with a raised broadhead and a Ravin crossbow, Ravin R10 CROSSBOW. And by the way, this buck almost ran over me coming up the bluff right to me. He saw me move, and he darted back just the other way a little bit. But y'all, this is a nice 10 point, nice 10 point. And I'm proud and very thankful for it. So this is what you call not giving up. You know, a lot of folks, they get, you know, I've been hunting for a while. Today's what, November 3rd?
Yeah.
November 3rd. And I had seen it 4 deer. But y'all, here's the results again. What you call keeping after. So God bless y'all, and y'all have a good one. Happy hunting season to you. I appreciate it again, Chuck. Thank you, brother. My brother John right behind the camera. John, you want to come on in here?
Nah.
Huh?
No.
Come on in here,
No.
Chuck.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Come on, okay.
All right, go ahead.
Congratulations, Mr. Rogers. Great deer, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
That should be enough for us.
Oh, yeah.
Good girls. That's some good girls.